You are Locked On Texas Tech, your daily podcast on the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
On the weekend that was, including some of our Big 12 brethren, which also included brethren fighting a fatherin in one instance. What a wild start.
Yeah, so the Iowa State-Kansas State game, it felt like I was watching Packers and Bears, in the rain conditions. I can't even see what yard line it is. I'm squinting. I'm like, okay, where are they even at on the field? Everybody's fumbling the ball. Just the precip was a problem. The conditions, the field was just an absolute mess. There's so many beer cups stacked up on top of each other on different sides of the stadium. They're doing the beer snake thing. The different fan bases were
all-time snakes.
It was an unbelievable atmosphere. Yeah, unbelievable atmosphere. I was glad that the Big 12 conference got to be showcased a bit, and it was just like I was more stressed watching this game than I guess I thought I'd be, just because you could just feel the magnitude. I mean,
it felt like November, man.
Yes, and keep in mind the coaches, when there wasn't a media poll, the coaches did vote on a poll and everything like that, and this is who the coaches had as 1 and 2 in the league. So this was a major game, and I think it's fair to say, yes, some will overreact, some will crown Iowa State, some will take Kansas State out of it, but it is very fair to say, go look at Iowa State's schedule. It may be right before Halloween before they lose a game. I mean, and they've got quite the feather in their cap, having to win over Kansas State right out of the gate, and so, and you need, and you're going to need Iowa State to lose some games. We got what we wanted, though. Some would disagree with our premise because it's like, hey, you may want Kansas State to win that game because you play Kansas State if you take care of your business, because now the game against Kansas State, if you win it, it doesn't look as good as it would have and all the things. But there's so much still to go. Matt Campbell's decision to go for it on 4th and 3 and to kind of end the game as opposed to just going up 6. This is the modern day football, people. It was almost like a no-brainer decision. Why do I want to kick a field goal in a sloppy field when I put up 6? I'm just begging to lose by 1, as opposed to, going for it and then you win it. All the analytics that are out there, it's all based on winning the game, not extending it, not hanging in there, not being safe. It's winning the game, and they did just that. But two of the top quarterbacks in the league. The Dylan Edwards injury really, I thought, changed the dynamic of the game. He doesn't fumble that muffed punt, and he's their starting running back and thought to be one of their main weapons on offense, but he doesn't fumble that punt. Maybe he's healthy and plays that whole game, but that was a double whammy there because not only you turn the ball over, but one of your best players is out for the game, does not return. And then we got people fighting out in the parking lot after the game was over. Too much Guinness. Yeah, too much Guinness,
Chris,
I
was going to ask you a question I never anticipated asking when we started this show. You ever fist fight your dad in a puddle?
Today's episode brought to you by FanDuel, and August 26th is officially FanDuel Futures Day, a brand new holiday for football fans who live for bold predictions and preseason hunches. For only 24 hours, FanDuel is going to be giving you deals on NFL season predictions. So whether you're calling your MVP or eyeing a long shot division winner or ready to crown your Super Bowl champ before week 1 even kicks off, this is your moment with FanDuel Futures Day, August 26th. Visit the FanDuel app today and start planning your futures bets now, because Futures Day is one day and one day only. August 26th with FanDuel. Play your game.
I don't know what the heck was going on there.
Did you hear the comments? I heard comments from Mr. Johnson after the game. When reached for comment, he said, "Win in Dublin, fight your family, get drunk." What are you going to do?
That's some Irish mob stuff. Yeah, we had the loss. You had Avery Johnson being criticized, play calling criticized. You had, just sloppy play and all that. I mean, Rocco Becht is now 3-0 against Kansas State. He's thrown for like 900 something yards in these 3 games. And I think it's like 8 or 9 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. So he is just a Kansas State killer. And to be fair, I want to make sure I mention this. I criticized him a bit on some of the top ranking lists, but yesterday or over the weekend, I should say, I mean, it looked really, it was really good. So we'll kind of see what it continues to look like. But yeah, when you have family members releasing statements after this game saying, we regret our actions, we like to apologize to everyone involved, EMA, go Wildcats or whatever. I mean, like that's just you're taking L's all over the place there, man. I mean, what a nightmare trip to Dublin, Ireland it was for the purple team. And then Kansas debuts the new stadium. We get the Jalen Daniels Love Fest. He took lots of hits. But I'm telling you, folks, go look at Kansas's schedule. If you are anywhere where you can kind of do the Google, or after you're done listening to us, go Google that Kansas team. And if they beat Missouri, I think they'd come into Lubbock undefeated. They don't really have much of a test on paper, assuming Jalen Daniels stays healthy. I mean, because they're playing like the Arizonas and the UCFs, the Cincinnatis. Maybe they slip up somewhere.
Wagner.
See,
disrespecting Wagner.
I mean, it's just I think they could roll in here in mid-October and be undefeated. And it's funny because I've seen in the last week alone, for whatever reason, Kansas was like, they're going to be the one that screws this up for a lot of teams this year. Like they are going to be the chaos agent that jacks it all up. Jalen Daniels, if he's healthy, I heard Josh Pate say it. I heard Andy Staples say it. I've heard Bruce Feldman say it. I mean, all these nationally respected writers, these national folks, just all of a sudden, it's like, and if you look at their schedule, I mean, there's not a lot going on there until mid-October, and they really just have 2 tough road trips, one of which is to Lubbock. So that could be a much bigger game than we would have previously thought. Maybe, I don't know, but yeah, both of those, Iowa State and Kansas, now 1-0 on the season.
Off and running, man. What a college football kind of way to start college football season. You just can't script it any better. Welcome back to the Big 12, Matt Wells. Thank God, in somebody else's shirt this time around. And can't wait to see what week 2 will bring, including the Red Raiders Saturday night under 950 drones. Not the entire time. Chris, looking forward to it, my man. Enjoyed it, and we got a whole lot more to dive into this week. We'll digest some comments from Red Raider leadership on the other side of that meeting with the media later today. So looking forward to it, and we'll see you then.
Yeah, and you'll get your injury report today at some point later today. We'll try to pass that along, break it down on tomorrow's show. But this isn't a Big 12 game, so you're not going to get your official injury report through the league on the Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and all that stuff. It'll be like a normal week. But I guarantee you, we don't know who they are, but not just Quentin Joyner, who was well publicized, but I guarantee you there will be others that will miss a game or 3 that, that have happened in the last couple of weeks or something that just went unreported or under discussed or whatever. And so we'll have to keep an eye on all that going on, and then find out what the coaches say about the Golden Lions out of the SWAC coming for a tough test on Saturday night.
That's right.
I was trying to be dramatic there. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
All right. Appreciate you, Chris, and everybody for being out there. Get subscribed on YouTube or anywhere you get podcasts so you never miss an episode. Thanks to the Everydayers for always riding along. And, of course, a shout out to the Matador Mob. Hit the show notes and find a link to a free 14-day trial at your direct line to Chris and myself with one-on-one text sent straight to your phone. For Chris, I'm Casey. Thanks, as always, for the time, and we hope to see you back for the next round on Locked On Texas Tech.